All right, guys. Just doing a little something here. Be ready in a moment. What is today? Wednesday? Okay.
Hi, I don't need you. I just need your radar.
Okay. I'm doing a YouTube live right now, in case you were unaware.
I am unaware. I just need to take a picture of the radar for something.
Okay.
For you. And I will get out of your hair.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you. Bye. All right. Let's see where we're at here. Any questions? Nothing yet. So storms are. Need some light. Goodness sakes. All right. I just kind of pressed play and it's like, let's go. So here we are. Looking at it, storms rolling into the Lincoln area. Look at that. Nothing severe. Well, that's some heavy rain, quite a bit of lightning, and I know schools are letting out. So if you're waiting in line to get your kids, pick up your kids from school or anything like that, this is what's happening. So I'm here for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, nothing severe, just some lightning, maybe some small hail, maybe, well, definitely a lot of heavy rain moving in. Almost watered my yard today, this close. I did water one spot that was particularly dry. Bobby Jones said, yep. Not sure why. Will central Nebraska see any? I've looked at radar, have some kids at the river. Central Nebraska. So big area, central Nebraska. So yes, if you're talking about Grand Island or Kearney or Holdridge. So yes. I'm assuming, this is difficult for some people, but this is central Nebraska, right? Oh, thanks, Bobby. Broken Bow and Selma. Okay, so yeah, that's, yeah. That's Broken Bow and Anselmo. Beautiful area, by the way, out there. Yeah, there's, I'm not sure which river, but where's Anselmo? It's right up there, right? Is that Anselmo? Anselmo? So yeah, there's some storms out there. Hit and miss, but worthy of keeping an eye on. But pretty good chunk of storms moving through southeast Nebraska. Highway 77 about to get pummeled by some heavy rain. I can hear it now. Raining out there? Yeah. Cool. We need the rain. It's awesome. Does it look like Omaha Papillion will be affected at all? Sure. Absolutely. Just a matter of time. It's headed through Wahoo right now. Heavier rain is moving, kind of moving like this. So yeah, just about everybody in southeast Nebraska is going to see some rain. Again, nothing severe, but in case it is, just wanted to let everybody know what's going on. One could pop up. No problem, Tammy. Are any of these clusters have small hail? Yeah, most of, there's the potential of seeing some small hail with these storms. There isn't a chance for severe weather today. In fact, let's look outside real quick. A lot of lightning. That's what it looks like, 27th and Yankee Hill Road. Allo Communications camera getting fired up here real quick. It's coming down pretty good there. But as far as the severe weather potential, let me get to that graphic. Here it is. So basically, from Grand Island, Columbus, Omaha, Lincoln, and Beatrice, Hebron, large hail and damaging wind. Kind of went by the large hail. So large hail and damaging wind. Tornado threat is small. It's less than 5%. That's why nothing shows up. I coach second grade football at 6:30. Worth canceling? I mean, it's second grade football, so probably. I mean, that's 3 hours away. Might want to give it a minute. Let's see where we're at. Oh, shoot. That just went black. Here, hang on. Let me get back to the radar. If it was me and I had, I don't know how late, if you need to know like in an hour in advance, the bulk of this will be out of here in the next, for Lincoln, we'll be out of here in the next 30 to 45 minutes. But I mean, there's more out there. I mean, you got a line over here, got a line over here, and then this initial line. So if there's still storms out there at 5:30, I'd cancel. That's what I would do. Heavy rain pushing into Lincoln, smack dab right over the top of Lincoln. Heavier rain moving into Sprague. My wife was just there today. Highland, moving towards the Norris High School District. Pickerel, DeWitt getting some heavy rain. Plymouth, Beatrice, nothing yet, but it's coming. Wymore, Diller, Steel City. But this, when you start to see these reds, like right there and right there, that might be some small hail. Most of it's just heavy rain. There's the lightning. I'm gonna shrink that down just a little bit. Whoa. Whoa, okay. There we go. Rain's coming down pretty good here at, I am in southwest Lincoln, over by the state pen. So basically like 9th and Highway 2. We're Highway 2, well, it's not Highway 2 anymore. Turns into 9th and 10th, you know, that area. Nothing severe yet, and let me see. See if the National Weather Service is saying anything. Nothing yet. Looks good. Let me zoom out here a little bit. There you go. So basically your heaviest rainfall is this right here. I guess to a certain extent up there as well. Willie Nelson concert at Pinewood. Is that tonight? Oh, jeez. It's a possibility. I mean, that's a good 3.5 hours away. And these storms are moving through now. So, yeah, I think, though I wouldn't cancel your plans yet. It's just whatever happens after these storms. And I can kind of show you. When is the heaviest rain expected? Depends on where you're at. If you're in Lincoln, right now. If you're in Omaha, probably an hour from now. If you're in Nebraska City, an hour from now. Auburn. So basically, these storms are just moving from west to east. Yeah, if you have a question and it's specific to like what time will this happen, knowing where you're at is helpful. And I don't mean that mean-spirited. It's just that it helps if I know where you're at. Even Grand Island. I mean, they've got that one little cluster of storms just to its northwest, had some lightning in it a little bit ago. You're welcome, Kim. Good to know, Carol. Thank you for that. Lots of lightning, though, so this is rolling through pretty quick. Just wanted to kind of pop on here real fast and let everybody know what was going on. I know when storms start to roll in, it's like, oh my God, what's happening? Because it's kind of a busy time of day for everybody. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully if you have your phone and you get YouTube notifications, and if you don't, you just go to my page, Rusty WX on YouTube, and click the little bell. And that way you'll be notified whenever I do something like this. So if there's ever storms rolling through, I'm going to pop on here real quick and let you know. So it's kind of a cool way. It's almost like having a weather alert on your phone. And it's like if it notifies you that I'm going live, there's probably something going on. So it's kind of a neat way to be alerted on your phone. And while I normally, since this isn't severe, I'll do it when things are severe for just about anywhere in Nebraska, but nothing's really severe out there, but it was really impacting Beatrice, Lincoln, those areas. Hey, Tyler, thanks. Coffee for me, that's awesome. I could use coffee today too. It's a long week. It's really going to help because I have to work Saturday and Sunday and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, so. Marno, good to know. Didn't even know it was going to storm until I went live. Awesome. Appreciate that. And thanks again, Tyler. You're my number one fan, I do believe. I appreciate it. Well, it's really raining, though. I should probably... let's see. Jay's talking to me in Spanish. I know a little Spanish, was trying to figure it out, but then he retracted it. Let's see. Where do we work on the tornadoes? I think you're asking me. Where we have those tornadoes that mean a level 5 on a level 3 scale, but everyone says that they may be severe weather in Florida and the northern part of Texas and in the northern part. Sorry, man, not sure what you're asking. I'm trying, but I'm not sure what that meant. Any severe weather headed this way in the foreseeable future? If you're asking about, anywhere, yeah, there's a chance tonight. Right now, that's kind of why I'm on. There is a severe weather chance. Nothing is severe right now, but the potential is there. And I don't see any warnings out right now. But yeah, there's a chance today. And we were kind of looking at that just a little bit ago. Right there. So yeah, we're in a marginal risk. It's not a very big risk, but it's a risk for large hail and damaging wind. That's about it. But this is what the radar looks like. And the heavier rain rolling through. Hang on, I got to post on Twitter that it's raining directly over Lincoln. People love that. Okay. I got rid of the lightning there. There's all the lightning. It's still, I mean, a lot of lightning. Storms are rolling across Highway 77 now. Ooh, hang on. There's that. Okay. I think Jay, I think you're asking me something about hurricanes, and we're kind of talking about storms in Nebraska right now. So 30%. That's good. Yeah, I think you're asking about hurricanes in the Pacific, and yeah, I don't have a. Hi, what's up?
Are we calling this severe weather for the shows or just like
There is no severe weather.
okay?
The potential's there,
Okay.
but it's not severe. Which show are you talking about?
5 and 6.
5 and 6? Yeah. I hate to call it severe when it hasn't been, but just it could be.
Okay.
So I don't know what that means for you.
That's fine. I'll let the managers know.
Okay. All right. All right. I have this coworker that just she sneaks up on me every time. It's so weird. It's like I didn't even know she was there. I was just talking and I look over and she's standing there. Don't know how she does it. She wears heels too. I didn't hear her. Hey, Brandy, thank you very much. That's awesome. You guys are so nice today. I appreciate it. And hopefully this helps out. I know this is, like I was saying earlier, this is a busy time for a lot of people. So I'm just trying to let everybody know where the storms are, where they're going, if they're severe, if there's hail, if there's damaging wind. And right now it's just really heavy rain and a lot of lightning. So these are all kind of moving like this. It's possible we could see some severe weather. Let's look at the Cape, shall we? Yeah, I mean, it's there. The Cape is the instability. And when you start to see the bluish and the yellowish colors, that's when it's up there a little bit. So definitely a chance for those storms to hold together because there's enough fuel. Let's see if there's anything holding it down. Atmospheric cap, not really. So no cap, and system by Sprague looks interesting. Well, let's take a look at that, shall we? Like I was just saying, my wife was just in Sprague. Yeah, that looks like this area right here could have some small hail, especially this right here, just south of West Sprague Road. And it's moving. There's some small hail probably over here in the very southern fringes of Lincoln, maybe over here south of Hallam, near Highland. I'm so glad we don't live in Nebraska. Oh, it's awesome here. Trust me, it's so much fun, especially weather-wise. These are just run-of-the-mill storms. But you're correct, Robert. That storm is interesting. And all of this has a chance of seeing some hail, maybe some damaging wind. Tornado threat is really small. It's not zero, but it's really small. Zooming out a little bit. A couple of different storms here to watch. This one over this little line here over by Grand Island. Another one over by North Platte. This is trying to fill in over here towards Concordia and up towards Omaha. Omaha is probably going to get some heavier rain, probably right around the time the commuting begins. And let's see, 347. Ooh, that was a weird lightning, weird thunder. It sounded like a echoey, tinny. That was weird. Yeah, so the heaviest part of the storm right now is just east of Crete, near Sprague, moving towards Highway 77 now. Jay, no hablo español. Inglés, por favor. Well, I mean, it's. Wait a minute. Did you guys see that? I wonder if I can get it to come up again. There's a town called Green. I've never seen that before. Where did it go? It was right between Ashland and Wahoo. It just popped up. There it is. Green. Anybody here ever been to Green? I can't say I've ever heard of that. And I've been up and down these roads thousands of times. Green? Nope. Yeah, okay, Erica. Bernie Rigby, hi. Good to see you. Huh. Anyway. Sometimes, I mean, it might just be like a village. Greenwood? Maybe. I don't know. It could just be a village. Sometimes the not unincorporated ones show up on here. We have there's a whole list of cities and towns and townships and unincorporateds that are in the file, and it could be really old. I mean, it's, where we get our data from is a different service. It's nothing we put together. So we're at the mercy of the company that we pay for this service for. And sometimes their data isn't perfect, and that's just the way things go. So sometimes I see an odd town, I'm like, hey, what is that? Okay, anyway. Storms are rolling through. They're about through Lincoln. It is Greenwood. Is that what it is, Jody? Okay, maybe it's just shortened for some reason. I'm not sure why. Let's see. I think the storms are just about through the Lincoln area. And it's right over South Lincoln now. But if you're at the airport, it's done. Any more storms that are headed this way later? Yeah, we're not completely done yet. I mean, we've got this wave right here, and then another wave out here, and even some popping up over Hastings, these storms right here. So just started driving from Omaha to Lincoln in our new car. Ugh. From Omaha to Lincoln. Yeah, this isn't the best time to do that with a new car. I mean, it's not big hail, but it could be small hail. Goodness. Best of luck, Lisa. Green population, 258. I mean, that's not nothing. I got to go to Green. Guess what I'm doing this weekend? I'm going to go try to find Green. Maybe it's Greenwood. National Weather Service not really impressed with the storm, so that's good news. I don't think we're going to see anything severe out of this. The chance was small anyway, and I haven't seen anything. There was just a brief moment where, and I'll show it to you here. Get rid of the lightning right there. See over there by Crete, that right there. This was at just after 3 o'clock. So this area right here had a chance. This was about 45 minutes ago, just northeast of Crete at about 3:08 p.m. That was close, but notice it just weakened right away as it made its way towards Lincoln. So it didn't hold true. It is Green Township. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Chris. I've never heard of it before. I figured it was a township or one of those things. Oh, there we go. Still hearing some lightning here in southwest Lincoln. Let's see. And it's really clustered around that heavier rainfall area and then South Lincoln. So basically, where you see the reds, heavier rain and more lightning is going on. You ever notice that too? I noticed that when I was a kid, that if there was a really big clash of thunder, it started raining really hard for a little bit. And I always wondered about that. And I found out in college, it was one of my first questions I asked. I think Dr. Dewey answered it for me. I'm not sure. But it's because the sound waves reverberate through the atmosphere and make those little tiny raindrops hit the other little tiny raindrops and become bigger raindrops. And so it rains harder for a brief amount of time because of the sound waves kind of bringing them together. So it rains really hard when there's lightning. I don't remember who told me that. Green Township. The weird thing, if I wouldn't have done this today, I would have never known where Green Township was. Now I do. And now I want to go see it. I'm going to take my kids. Well, it's Pine Lake Road. It's crossing, it looks like 84th. Are the storms this coming week expected to be severe? Erica, it's that time of year. It just is. So any storms that get going, the potential is going to be there for severe weather. Now, hang on, what did I do with here's my forecast. I have storms Sunday, Monday, small chance on Tuesday, and then Wednesday and Thursday. And really any storm that gets going, like this one, had a chance to be severe. Now the very, very severe, I don't see any signs of anything being really severe yet. So just something to always keep an eye on the forecast. It's May in Nebraska, so thunderstorms are always, severe weather always going to be a possibility. But the days that there are no thunderstorms are so nice. I mean, wasn't earlier today just fantastic? And after this is all done, I don't need to water my yard again for a few days. I mean, this is perfect. But I get it. I know people are afraid of severe weather and tornadoes, and especially after what happened back in April. So I get it. I understand the concern. So always be prepared. Always be up to date on the forecast. Like, for instance, I had thunderstorm chances yesterday for Saturday, and now it just doesn't look like we're going to see it. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, a few days in a row there, that'll be quiet. I should take the day off. I can't, though. There's nobody to fill in for me. Talking about April, do you think we have a chance for another tornado touchdown? There's always that chance. Yeah. That Arbor Day was crazy. I didn't know whether to be in my basement or outside looking. Always choose the safer option, please, especially with those tornadoes, goodness. But yeah, Hilo, back to your question. I don't see anything in the next few days that scream we're going to have another tornado outbreak. Those are rare. Tornado outbreaks are rare, but isolated tornadoes happening, spin-up tornadoes, certainly a possibility this month and even into June. It's just that time of year. So it's possible, but I don't see anything that is definitively telling me, yes, there's a really good chance of that happening anytime soon. I'll zoom it out. You know what? Let me look at a different one here. So what's happening here is, let's see if I can get there it is. So you kind of got a frontal boundary. Nope, that's not what I want. This is what I want. So you kind of got a frontal boundary here, then another one here, then another one here, and then another one here. And they're not all like really, really cold fronts, but they're just kind of frontal boundaries. So, and that's, one after another, creating these lines of storms. I always say it's Nebraska, anything is possible. It is. It certainly is, Erica. And it's, but we do know to some extent, like today, we knew that we were going to see thunderstorms and there was a small chance of severe weather. That's why that marginal risk was in place. I mean, this right here shows you this is a level 1. It's the lowest level of severe weather potential. So what does that tell me, and what I will eventually or have been telling you on TV, is that there's a chance that thunderstorms are going to roll through and 1 or 2 severe storms possibility. It's exactly what's happening right now. This was a perfect forecast. When we start to see the slight or the enhanced, then a couple of more stronger storms, a possibility. So it's definitely, all right, I gotta put someone in timeout here. Okay. Had to put Jay in timeout. He was, I'm not sure what he wants to know about hurricane season, I believe, and anyway, back to the matter at hand. So marginal is where we're at right now. That's at level 1. 1 or 2 severe storms possible. More often than not, it's just thunderstorms, which is what we're seeing today. When you see the slight and a couple of more severe thunderstorm warnings possible, 1 or 2 tornadoes. When you start to get to enhanced, that's when you probably see an equal number of severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings. Maybe, well, that's more than moderate. You'll see more thunderstorm warnings than tornado warnings, but the tornado warnings start to increase. Moderate and high, that's when you start to get really worried. That's when the severe weather outbreak is a possibility. Mini tornadoes, strong tornadoes a possibility, especially when you're in that high risk. That's bad. That usually means you're going to see EF3s, EF4s, something like that. So, but when we're in the marginal, level 1, which like we are today, exactly what's happening. You know that there's a small chance of a tornado. It's usually not a big deal, but all tornadoes can be a big deal. But it's not going to be like devastating or anything like that. Okay, sorry, I got lost in thought there. That would be crazy to be in the high chance. Yeah, hopefully, you just don't want to be in the high chance. Okay, so well, it looks like the storms are kind of rolling through now, almost out of Lincoln. Looks like it's probably raining pretty hard on the eastern half of Lincoln now, headed towards Eagle, Bennett, Pickerel, headed towards Adams and Philly. Heavier rain near Beatrice. Beatrice kind of missed out on a lot there. So there you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. What's up? Okay. All right, let's see. I think nothing severe. Storms are kind of rolling out. Hopefully this was helpful. I'm going to get back to work. Got a show in about an hour, so plenty of time left to put some things together. So thanks everybody for joining us, and see you next time.